Everyone, it's Jason Jani from the SCE Event Group, and I'm pumped to share with you the completion of my newest creation, the newest Jani DJ booth, furniture DJ booth, my mirror booth, one of the coolest booths I've ever created here at SCE, and one that I'm super pumped to finally get on the road this coming weekend. Now, the evolution of the booth, right? For the past 5 or 6 years, we've been using furniture and DJ booth furniture at our events to help kind of influence the overall presentation that we have at our events. I try to use DJ furniture not just to show off our technical and performance abilities, but to look different, to look bigger, and to kind of fit the needs of the event or the aesthetics of the venue better. That's a big deal, right? And if you really want to get my thoughts on furniture, be on the lookout for an upcoming video that I'm gonna do with all the booths that I've created here to date. So this right here is my 6th or 7th booth that we've done here, and I'm super pumped to share it with you. Now, what makes this booth cool is it's technically, the thought of this booth technically came from the Toadmatic booth, which I actually own, and shout out to DJ Toad. This is the evolution of the Toadmatic booth, and it really was set up to fit the needs of my personal service and the events that I personally perform at. And here's where we are today. So in this booth, we've got a cool 80-inch screen, got some super cool technology built into the booth. But the booth has been finished with trim work on the facade on the bottom to hide the wheels. We've got some edge trim work on the top to kind of encase the top, make it look super fresh, make it look super dope. The booth itself serves a number of different purposes, and why I like it so much is the fact there's a screen built into it. So if you're a couple planning a wedding, we can put your pictures up during your first dance, or while the party's taking place, we can put some pictures up there. We can take pictures in your photo booth. We can do some really, really cool stuff, whether it's your names, whether it's your theme, whether if you're getting married during the holiday season, you want it to snow, whatever the deal is, we can kind of make that happen. I think it's super cool. If you're a company, this booth fits your kind of like aesthetics as well, because we could put your company logo, we could put a sizzle reel, we could put some branded content up on our screens, so the booth fits the needs of your company or whatever. In the fashion world, same thing. If it's a retail event, it's a fashion show, we could put the designer's logo up, we could do a lot of different things to make the booth aesthetically and visually fit the needs of the event at hand. What's also really cool about this booth is if you're not really into the technology, we can just turn off our screen, and now you have a mirror kind of presentation, which is modern, but allows us to fit into any venue because it technically can match and fit in any type of atmosphere. Now the booth was made to be modular, so there's wheels, it's a quick setup, and really I wanted to take what I was able to experience and the things that were really positive with the Toad booth and step it up to fit the needs of my personal event. So I wanted a bigger booth, I wanted a bigger screen, I wanted something that is very like tour grade. So rather than using extrusions and piping and all this different stuff, I hired someone and we welded the frame, and then we allowed the ability to change the panels at any time so that this booth truly can be skinned for an event specifically, the event specific needs. Now, if I show you behind the booth, to show you some of the technology that's built into this booth was actually set up to be incredibly mobile. It's really set up to not only look good, but actually be incredibly functional. And that's a big part of having DJ furniture that works. So in the booth, we're set up with a set of Rain 12s. We've got our DJ S9 Pioneer mixer. It's like my standard, my go-to. Created a shelf for my laptop. Down here, I've got my Yamaha Breakout kind of mixer, which allows me the ability to tap in musicians and control all my stuff. Over here is my racking for media, for microphones, for audio. Of course, my Breakout box, so all my cable management is clean. Now, you might be saying, what's going on with this section of your booth? Well, this section right here is for my lighting designer, so they can actually be sitting right next to me, watching the event unfold and working right here next to me. In addition to that, if we need some more space, We've set up a draw so that we can put our media computer here. So if we need additional resources to tap into, display on the screen, or to send to other screens in the venue, we've got it covered. So again, furniture is a big deal. It's a big part of who we are here in terms of our events and our visual representation at our events. And I'm pumped to share this new creation with you guys. Now, be on the lookout for an upcoming video I'm hoping to shoot in the next week or so, where I actually bring all my DJ booth creations into our office here, and I'm gonna actually walk through each and every one of them, show you why I made it, how I made it, the pros and cons to each booth, and I hope you will enjoy that. Now, if you've got a question about this booth, please feel free to leave me a comment below. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel if you're not yet already dialed in. And again, I just want to thank you for your time and all the continued support, not just from people that trust us with their incredible celebrations or incredible events, but from the DJ community as a whole. Thank you so much for subscribing to our content, watching our content, and of course for all the messages, not just here on YouTube, but on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're not connected to me and SCE there, would love to invite you to do so. So my contact information at Jason Jani. SCE is at SCE Event Group. If you're on Facebook, it's at SCE Event Group. And for me, it's at I am Jason Jani. So again, I'm Jason Jani. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your time checking it out. And be on the lookout for my first event with this dope booth coming up very soon.